For those who've been the family disappointment, what did that label do to you long term? I was always the smart kid growing up. All through elementary and middle school, I got straight A's without trying. My parents would brag about me to everyone, their brilliant daughter who was definitely going to be a doctor or lawyer or something prestigious. They'd tell everyone how I was going to be the first one in our extended family to go to an Ivy League school. But then high school happened and I just stopped caring. Like, I still got decent grades, but I wasn't obsessed with being perfect anymore. I started questioning why I was killing myself for a 4.0 when I had no idea what I even wanted to do with my life. Senior year comes around and everyone's talking about college applications. My parents had this whole plan. I'd apply to these specific schools, major in something practical, get a prestigious job, etc. But I just couldn't see myself going straight to college and spending 4+ years studying something I wasn't passionate about just to make them happy. So I told them I wanted to take a gap year. Holy shit, the explosion that happened. You would have thought I announced I was becoming a drug dealer or something. My dad literally asked if I was on drugs. My mom cried for 3 days straight. They told me I was throwing my life away, that I'd never amount to anything, that I was breaking their hearts. I stuck to my decision. Worked a retail job, then at a restaurant, then as an admin assistant. Moved out at 19 because the tension at home was unbearable. My parents would introduce me at family functions with this weird, sad tone like, "This is Sarah, she's figuring things out right now." They'd change the subject if anyone asked what I was doing with my life. What really messed me up was how they gradually rewrote my entire personality in their minds. Suddenly, I was always rebellious and never applied myself, even though I'd been their perfect student for years. It was like they needed to create a mythology about why I wasn't following their plan. Years went by with this weird tension. I'd visit for holidays but always felt like an outsider. My younger brother went to college, got a business degree, works at some finance company. He's the golden child now. The contrast at family gatherings is honestly painful. Last Christmas, I overheard my mom talking to my Aunt Melanie about me. She was saying how relieved she was that I had finally gotten clean and turned my life around. I was confused as hell because I've never had substance issues. Later, my cousin Billy mentioned something about how brave I was for overcoming my addiction. Turns out my parents had been telling the entire extended family for years that the reason I didn't go to college was because I was struggling with addiction. They literally made up a fake problem to explain why their daughter wasn't living up to their expectations. When I confronted them, they acted like it was no big deal. Said they were protecting me because it was less embarrassing than telling people I just didn't want to go to college. My dad actually said, "Well, it seemed like you were addicted to making bad decisions, so it wasn't really a lie."